question for you.
Okay.
What's your favorite thing ever to do on a horse?
Wow, my favorite thing. Well, that's a big question. Well, obviously you and I like to trail ride, but I love to go barrel racing, and I like to watch them cut and sort cattle. But I think one of the favorite things I like to do is go to a good spring branding with a rope, and that's also a lot of fun. Now, I know you like to show.
I do. I love to show in the all-around classes, but I guess if I was to have to pick one class, it'd be the hunter under saddle. I absolutely love feeling the power of a big, typey Huntsy horse.
And you know what's great about all these disciplines that we're talking about? You need professional trainers, and Better Horses brings them right to our show.
They absolutely do, and we just keep learning more and more and getting better.
Hello everyone, my name's Ed Adams.
And I'm Susie Arbo.
And welcome to Better Horses.
And proud to welcome back professional horse trainer Kerry Kuhn. He's an all-around horseman offering a unique approach in training horses and building rider horsemanship skills.
The International Liberty Horse Association displays multiple talents and horse ability. From Texas, Ty Murray, a 9-time world champion professional rodeo cowboy and co-founder of the Professional Bull Riders PBR, discusses the elements of liberty in his Western training.
And next, we highlight professional horse trainer from Wyoming, Ken McNabb. In this episode, Ken will take time to demonstrate the benefits of ground training to a mounting block.
So stay with us. And if you love horses, you're going to love this program. And it's the only horse show on your local broadcast television station.
And also airing on RFD TV and the Cowboy Channel.
We'll be right back.
We're here for the hardworking, the resilient. We're for the people who measure their days by what needs to get done, not by hours. Where kids learn responsibility at a young age and generations work side by side. Where work doesn't pause for holidays or bad weather. It just gets harder. Where value and hard work means more than the clothes you wear. We're Kleinschmidt's Western Store, Higginsville, Missouri.
Great to have you here with us today. We're out here today, we got Miss Purina, and we've got a new horse of ours we call Flo. And what I'm going to show your viewers today is sometimes when you're starting these young horses, when you first get on them, one of the hardest things to do, if you've spent a lot of time getting that horse prepared and comfortable and they're not so reactive to noise and movement, one of the hardest things to get those horses to do sometimes is just move out. So I'm going to show you how I kind of use another person if I have the opportunity, if I have the help. I love to have somebody else help get these colts moving for me. That's where Colt's going to come in today. I'm going to go ahead and climb on this filly here, and I'm going to move her around a little bit, Colt, on my own, okay? And then when I want to move up to a lope, I'm going to let you come help me some, okay? So I'll go ahead and climb up on this filly. I've got a bit in her mouth, and I've got a halter underneath that snaffle bit. I'm just going to use my lead rope for now. When I want to change directions, I'll have to flip this lead rope up over her head. It's a little bit breezy here, so I'll have to do that when the wind's not going to blow that lead rope right back at me. And again, we want to get these colts where they're quiet, where they're not super reactive to us being up here making noise and movement. Now in my groundwork, I try to build the smooch a little bit to help get them horses where they'll move out and bring up some life off that smooch. But sometimes when you're putting the first ride on one, sometimes just getting them to move out can be a chore, and you got to make a lot of noise, or sometimes you got to put a lot of pressure on them in some way just to get them sped up. Where today I'll be able to use Colt a little bit to help me with that. Now, Colt, you just stay put right there. I think I can smooch her up to a trot. And again, we're just trying to get this filly to move out. No, we're not laying down. Not yet anyway. Okay, so she's kind of stuck right here. So I'm gonna have Colt come in. Just come in a little bit. You can move your stick and string around a little. I'm gonna try to go out to my right. There we go. So when Colt squeezes in on me just a little bit, he don't have to put a lot of pressure on me, but he can sure help get this filly freed up a little bit. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and lope. So if you wanna pick your stick and string up and swing it just a little bit, I'll smooch to her. We'll let her lope off. What I wanna do is just sit up here and not get in her way. So my job is just to be a passenger. My job is just to sit up here and let her carry me around. So she kind of takes off pretty fast right there. It's not a big deal. I just want to let her go. I just want her to have the freedom to go somewhere. And you guys see how easy it is to bring this life up in this horse off of Colt, and not necessarily me having to do a whole lot to help bring that life up, other than maybe I just sit up here and I rub on her a little bit if she's super scared about what I'm doing. So Colt, you can come to rest now. You can just stop there in the middle. So you can see how much she plays off of his horse. Now you just sit there. You come back to the middle of the pen as best you can. There you go. You just rest right there. I'm just gonna move around here kind of slow, just to get back over here where the camera can see us. So we're just trying to get these young horses to free up. We're just trying to get them where we can get them to elope. When we ride one for the first time, we lope them every time. We really feel like that's something we need to be thinking about as we do our groundwork to get them prepared for that. And anytime you have somebody that can help like that, even as little as Colt did, it was enough to bring out a lot of life in this horse and let me just pretty much sit up here and be a passenger. And that can be so much easier, not just for you as the rider, but for the horse as well. So hope that's something your viewers can take and use. Thank you so much for letting us be a part of Better Horses TV. If your viewers would like to find out more about what we do, they can go to kerrykuhn.com, find out more about our horses for sale and our clinics coming up.
You're watching Better Horses, raising your horse experience.
In 1956, the Pinto Horse Association of America was formed to welcome all types of equines and maintain their show records and pedigrees. PTHA currently has over 88,000 members with 157,000 registered Pintos. There are currently 3 separate registries: the Color Registry, the Solid Registry, and the Long Ear Registry. We welcome all levels of competition within a family-friendly environment. Become a member, register, and add value to your horse. For more information, check out the website pintoworld.com.
Here's to the unbreakable spirit of today's ranchers. For all those running cow-calf operations, the American International Charolais Association is dedicated to strengthening your herd with the Charolais breed. The Charolais Advantage delivers more pounds for more profit. Getting Charolais genetics into commercial herds is the heart of a successful cattle operation. White hides bring an inherited benefit to commercial herds, providing advantages of growth and feedlot efficiency. It's white gold. For more information, go to CharolaisUSA.com.
It's time to go with United Mosquito and Fly Control's premier fly system for fly control in your barn, providing relief for horses from the stress of fighting flies, and also makes the barn more pleasant for everyone in the barn. Easy, effective, and safe. With United Mosquito and Fly Control, we provide a full service. You as the barn owner don't have to do anything. We go everywhere and take care of everything with our friendly fast service. Call today at 913-558-3814 or email Paul at unitedmosquito.com.
My name's Ty Murray. I'm from Stephenville, Texas, and I'm a 9-time world champion cowboy. I think a pitfall that a lot of people fall into is one, they do everything right here with their hand, like the horse, like the reins are a joystick. I want to go that way, no, that way, back, stop. And that's really all they're offering the horse. And they, a lot of times there's a lot of pulling involved, or holding, or, it's like this is walk, this is trot, this is canter, and this is run. And that's like trying to type a letter with one key on your keyboard, really, and so that, and then, also when fear comes into it, you watch people using it as a safety handle to, that's what they try to hold on with, that's what they grab a hold of when they're scared, and really that's just a false sense of security. They're really kind of pouring gas on a fire. And something that I'm trying to share with the Liberty people is that you can hang on a horse whether you have connection or not. And what that means is when you're asking something and you just keep asking, and even though they're giving, you're still just asking. You don't have to have a connection to do that, and that's when horses give up. You can't be a good leader without taking in the information from who you're leading. And so, those are the things that I'm trying to help bring awareness to. I think bad horsemanship has been passed down for many generations, and I think it's, in a lot of circles, it's become normalized. I think that people can start to think it's normal for a horse to have his head on upside down with his mouth gapped open, because they've seen it in every Frederick Remington painting or every John Wayne movie they've ever seen. With the horse not having a voice, it's so easy just to put everything on the horse. And I think that's where a lot of bad horsemanship has gotten normalized. And so, I think anything that we can do to help show that's not normal, this is what normal could be. A quiet, happy horse going forward with confidence and bravery, that can be a normalized thing when you are working with better horsemanship and presenting things to your horse in a better way.
Hey cowboys and cowgirls, don't go anywhere. We have more better horses coming your way.
Here's to the unbreakable spirit of today's ranchers. For all those running cow-calf operations, the American International Charolais Association is dedicated to strengthening your herd with the Charolais breed. The Charolais Advantage delivers more pounds for more profit. Getting Charolais genetics into commercial herds is the heart of a successful cattle operation. White hides bring an inherited benefit to commercial herds, providing advantages of growth and feedlot efficiency. It's white gold. For more information, go to CharolaisUSA.com.
It's time to go with United Mosquito and Fly Control's premier fly system for fly control in your barn, providing relief for horses from the stress of fighting flies. It also makes the barn more pleasant for everyone in the barn. Easy, effective, and safe. With United Mosquito and Fly Control, we provide a full service. You as the barn owner don't have to do anything. We go everywhere and take care of everything with our friendly fast service. Call today at 913-558-3814 or email Paul at UnitedMosquito.com.
So basically I spent a week going in and out of I think every tractor dealership in Southwest Missouri. Went to Heritage Tractor, basically told them what we wanted, what we were going to use it for. It was a great experience all around, quick in and out. Tractor was here that day. We're just a small business. That tractor was a big financial decision for us. We got the price we wanted, we got a better tractor than we expected. We'd be lost without it at this point. So if you're shopping, definitely go John Deere and the guys at Heritage.
I'm Mike Kehoe. Welcome to the C-Bar K Ranch. We're super excited to have our friend Ken McNabb here to teach us some really basic, great clinic ideas for how to train your horse.
We're talking about how sensitive the horse's body is. We're talking about how to lighten up our cues so that the horse actually has a chance to respond on light pressure, and how important release is in actually teaching the horse what we want him to know. Okay guys, we're gonna work on teaching this horse to pick us up from any place, right? We call it the mounting block exercise because we use a mounting block to teach it. But in reality, when you're out trail riding, you can use this on a log, a fence post, you climb up on a panel, it really doesn't matter. If I take this whip and I start tapping this horse on the hip, where do we expect him to go? Away from the pressure, right? He's gonna move away from it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set him up here in a moment where that's not possible. So I'm gonna actually just kind of move him around us here and bring him over here parallel to this fence. Now from here, he really can't go anywhere. And I'm gonna start tapping on his hip, and what we've done is we've taken an imaginary line and just drawn it 1 inch outside of his foot. And it floats there. And anytime you see him step across that line, I'm gonna release the pressure. In a couple of minutes, he's gonna learn to get rid of the pressure you come across that line. And I'm gonna have him swinging his hip into me so that I can step up on anything, put my hand in the air, and he's going to come pick me up. So you start by using the bit to stop him from going forward. The whip does its best job to try to stop him from going backwards. The fence stops him from going that way, and we allow him to come this way, okay? I work in rhythms of 3 when I'm giving the cue. I'll tap his hip, 1, 2, 3, pause, 1, 2, 3, pause, 1, 2, 3. I take a hold of the rein right up here by the bit, and I like to put my hand up in the air like this, put the whip behind my shoulder, and ask first. Nothing happens. Right here, I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, right there. As soon as he steps towards me, instantly release it. Immediately take the pressure off and tell him how good he is for figuring that out. Now ask with the cue again. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, right there. Good boy, good boy. And at first it makes him nervous to try to figure out what is it you're asking? What do you want me to do? Right there, without tapping him, he stepped across it. This is how quick they learn through release. Release of pressure teaches everything. Good boy. Now he's going to kind of work like the return on a typewriter at this point. Because he can go back against that fence, he'll go all the way back, and I will continue tapping until he comes back to here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Right there. Good boy. Good boy. It always blows people away that they learn this fast. But again, you go back to consistency and release. He has learned how to get rid of me, and that's what he wanted. Okay, there's that typewriter return. Good boy. No. Good. Good boy. There we go. Just release him, reward him.
You're watching Better Horses, raising your horse experience.
The Veterinary Health Center at Kansas State University announces a new service for horses. Hi, I'm Dr. Dylan Luter, a specialist in equine performance medicine. Our new service focuses on lameness diagnosis, advanced imaging, physical therapy, and regenerative medicine for horses with injuries preventing them from performing at their best. We can treat a variety of conditions and design a customized rehabilitation plan to meet the needs of each client and their horse. The Veterinary Health Center, to discover, to teach, to heal.
American Animal Health has what we call an unconditional commitment. Our team members have spent countless hours relocating horses, finding horses and helping those in need, going and helping in the California wildfires. One of the passions we have as a team is not only helping horses, but helping people. And when we can put the two together, that really lights us up. It's just who we are.
We're here for the hardworking, the resilient. We're for the people who measure their days by what needs to get done, not by hours. Where kids learn responsibility at a young age and generations work side by side. Where work doesn't pause for holidays or bad weather. It just gets harder. Where value and hard work means more than the clothes you wear. We're Kleinschmidt's Western Store, Higginsville, Missouri.
Now, I really won't carry the fence with me everywhere I go. So eventually I have to get out away from the fence, but to start with, we need to get him all the way parallel to the mounting block, all right? So at this point, he's doing well enough. I'm gonna grab the mounting block, set it over here, hold my hand. I put the whip behind my hand because I'm not gonna take the whip with me on a trail ride either. So I want the cue to become just my hand in the air. When he doesn't respond, enforce. Good boy. If you have to, you just step down and come to him. There we go. Yeah. Just pet all over him. Let him know he's doing a good job. Now, I don't want him to have a cue to squish me without a cue to get away from me. So I just poke right here and send him back. Every time he gets close, so I'll come out here and just work on that for a minute, just making sure that I've got a way to send him away from me, all right? Now, he hasn't been ridden in 8 months or 10 months, so there's a little nervousness going on to the whole thing. So you just want to be really aware of that. Start with him pretty far out now. You always want him to bring his stirrup to you. Don't accept less than that. They will do it every single time if you ask them. Make sure that you ask them. There we go. Huh? Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. What's family for if not for that right there? Okay, so just step up on there. I'm going to take a hold of this. Hold your hand in the air, and then if he doesn't come to you, I'm going to coach you through it.
All right, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'll get on.
We're good.
Lunchtime.
Yep. I would say somebody taught him this once before. Yeah. I would say it's likely Tim had already taught him this. So now you see what the review looks like.
Which would have been how long ago?
2 years. Good boy.
Yeah.
Good boy. Here we go, Elijah.
All right, Ken.
We'll work it another time or two.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll put the head stall on him and let you do it.
Okay.
Okay. Put your other hand up in the air and kind of kiss to him. There you go.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
There you go. Now just step up and put your foot in that stirrup and you're good to go.
Yeah, boy.
You got your range? You good? All right.
Come on. Yeah, that boy.
Hey, thank you for watching Better Horses. And if you've missed any of our shows, check us out at betterhorses.com where you can see all our episodes.
You can also follow us on Facebook or listen to any of our podcasts right from your mobile device.
And don't forget our newspaper coming out 5 times a year.
You're gonna love it.